There is a lot of disturbing things taking place right in front of our door, which is why tonight we want to take a look at more scary doorbell camera videos. The following incident was captured by the doorbell camera of Christine, a retired police officer. She states that a disturbed lady showed up this night and was trying to get into her house. She is then seen ripping the screen from Christine's store.
What is going on? What is going on? I will shoot! I have a gun! Why? What are you doing?
Seconds before the police arrives, the woman tries to hide.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you live here?
No, I don't.
So why are you banging on the door?
Because my friend was there.
It turns out that the disturbed woman was Hannah Nakagawa, a first-grade teacher. It is suspected that Hannah was under the influence of alcohol, and police took her into custody that night. Christine was left extremely unsettled after this incident, which is understandable. What would you have done? This young woman came back to her hotel when something rather scary unfolded right in front of her. Not only did this plant fall without any apparent reason, but there was a weird reflection in the glass as well. Making some believe that this might have been some form of entity. Is this possible? The hotel staff later stated that they hadn't experienced something like this before. Could this mean something otherworldly unfolded here? This video was recorded by the doorbell camera of a young woman who just came home from training, and she was seemingly in a hurry. Two unknown men had followed her home from the bus stop, and it is unknown what exactly their intentions were. Chances are that they were not of the positive kind. After they were threatened with the police, they disappeared. People think that these two might either have confused the house or that something nefarious was going on. A homeowner had shared the following clip after a stranger appeared right in front of his doorbell camera. This man was asking for help, but the homeowner felt that something was off.
Sir, please, help me.
Who is it? Who is it?
Ma'am, it's me, sir. I ain't nothing but 16 years old. I'm lost out here stranded, sir. I just need
go
a call.
Go.
Sir, could you please call my dad, sir, let him know where I'm at so I can get home safe, sir, please?
All right, go on.
Sir, I'm sorry I'm bugging you late at night, but I'm nothing but a kid laid out here stranded, sir.
Yeah, all right, go on somewhere. We can't help you.
Sir?
Hey, keep on now. We finna call police.
Sir, you want me to leave?
Yes.
Alright, sir. Yes, sir.
Ill intent? I guess we will never know. A man had gotten a notification on his Ring doorbell app. He didn't see anything on the camera, however, so he stepped outside and saw something creepy on the neighboring roof. He doesn't think that this thing was human. And believes that maybe something paranormal unfolded here.
You are currently being recorded.
The stranger was caught by a woman's security camera outside of her home. An attempted break-in was suspected. The woman states that he ran away moments after this. How weird. The following is a pretty interesting recording. It is said that the previous owner of this house had eerie events unfold in the midst of night. The doorbell was rang several times and they never could see anybody, but swore that once in a while they saw shadows in the corridors of their home. In this recording, they were conducting a walkthrough in order to sell the place and might have captured something eerie. Was this a ghost that was captured entering the room? The house was empty at the time, so this could have not been a regular person. Pretty scary. A couple had moved into a new home and was initially alerted by strange ring notifications saying that movement had been detected in their living room. They then installed several cameras inside their home and captured this.
What the fuck, baby? Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come, just open the door. Aren't you waking up? Baby, wake up! Wake up! Baby. Wake up! Wake up! What the?
Besides the couple, nobody else was home at the time. But what could have opened the door then? And where does this mysterious shadow come from? To this day, they have no idea what had happened that night.
Wake up! Wake up! What the?
The owner of this house woke up to a motion alert on his phone. He then reviewed the footage and saw the following unfold. An elderly woman that was standing right in front of his door and awkwardly shifting her weight from side to side. What's even more unsettling is that she was holding a knife. her gaze switching from the knife to the door and back. After a few minutes, she rings the doorbell, or at least is attempting to. The footage cuts off eventually, and the mysterious woman was never found. The next clip comes to us via our paranormal world and is a case of a potential family member paying a visit from beyond the grave. In 2019, Norma Villa's mother Theresa was unfortunately suffering from terminal cancer and was living with her daughter. After living with her daughter for a couple of months, they were reaching a point when it was possible Theresa would have to go to a hospice, since her care was becoming too complicated for her daughter to complete at home. These conversations are of course not fun for anyone, and at some point Norma decided to take a few moments alone to think and started speaking to her father, Leandro, who passed away 10 years prior. Norma spoke to her late father for a while, trying to seek some wisdom and comfort about the future of her mother, when she got a motion alert on her phone that something was moving on the front porch. She could never anticipate what she saw next. Her father's old porch swing, where he always used to go smoke his cigarettes, was swaying on its own. Suddenly, a white ghostly figure appears and seems to take the shape of a man sitting on the swing before quickly disappearing. Norma showed her mother, and they both agreed this could definitely be the spirit of Norma's father and Theresa's husband, Leandro. Norma states that this paranormal sighting actually gave the pair a lot of comfort in this dark time. Unfortunately, Theresa did pass away in early 2020. However, Norma believes her parents are always watching over her. A man woke up in the middle of the night to a lady that was constantly ringing their doorbell. Once he opened the app, he saw her standing there with an open mouth, which was a pretty eerie sight. He suspected that she might have been under the influence of drugs, since they could not explain her weird behavior any other way. After a few minutes, she disappeared into the night, never to be seen again. This video comes from Reddit user Flickscreen. He caught this footage late one night with a security camera outside his house that monitors his vehicles. He claims that there have actually been strange occurrences regarding this truck before, including the tailgate opening on its own one day, for really no reason at all. He also has a running joke that the truck is haunted or cursed, although he says he's not sure if these are just jokes anymore. Let's see what happened. The footage clearly shows the driver's side door of Flick's truck opening on its own, which is creepy enough. However, viewers noticed that there appears to be some sort of apparition directly next to the door. It's important to note that the uploader also specified that this never happened to this door before, and mechanically there's really no reason for this to occur. A strange shadow can clearly be seen drifting towards the truck and evaporates only moments before the door opens. Is this a spirit caught on camera? Maybe the entity messing with the truck of his. A very interesting capture, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. Peach Assassin 99 is living in a pretty haunted house, so she says at least. She states that whatever is living in their house pulled her hair just this past night, and she couldn't really believe it until she watched it unfold on camera. Shortly after this incident, she uploaded another video, stating that her roommate's dogs were acting pretty alert, and that after checking their backyard camera, they noticed something even weirder. What exactly are we seeing here? This thing is appearing, moving super fast and leaving a strange mist-like trail behind. Many people do believe that this is the reason for the paranormal encounters in their house. That's possible. But again, what are they dealing with here? Is this just a bug on the lens? Or an inexplicable being? This video was shared by a concerned woman that stated that her Ring camera in the backyard had captured something extremely eerie when she was out one night and nobody was at the premises at the time. Not only can we hear an eerie voice and some scratching noises, but we can also see a weird shadow, possibly a disturbed person who was loitering in the backyard. But all of this is just speculation. This was shared by a father who had to witness the family home being invaded by two armed strangers. He was particularly terrified and concerned for their kids, who were ordered to remain calm and to hit the floor. The father then took control of the speaker system of the Ring camera and threatened the two invaders.
Hey, who's in my house? I got you on camera. The cops are on their way. My neighbors are there. They're calling the cops right now. Y'all better get out of my house. Y'all better get out of my house now.
Thankfully, nobody got hurt and the police arrived shortly after. But this was still a pretty chilling evening for everybody involved. The following is the case of Cassandra Joy, who seems to be dealing with some really creepy activity in her home. The whole family had been freaked out as of late. She tells us that it had been increasingly difficult to fall asleep at night. It all started with a strange encounter one night that the young woman shared on her profile. The family heard a loud rattling noise stemming from outside, which was reason enough for them to grab their camera and start recording. We can clearly see how the gate to their property is moving back and forth, as if it was being moved by a person. Given the fact that it was not windy at all, made this incident even more unsettling. The most scary part of this night, however, unfolded once Cassandra notices something to the right of the fence. A tall figure is standing on the other side, and it's quite hard to make out any facial features. Many comments say that this figure has pretty pale, almost ghoulish looking skin. The person, or ghost, had disappeared though, right after the woman decided to grab a better flashlight to see what she was dealing with. Pretty frightening. Only a few days after that, their doorbell camera captured another really strange incident. We can see a weird ball of light in the sky. It is making a few loops and then vanishing into thin air. And then the security camera can be heard as it is kicking on, causing the family to go check immediately. They believe this to be a connected incident, but have no idea who or what exactly could have caused all of this. Pretty eerie. This video was captured by the security camera of TJ, who tells us that the recording started once she left her house to grab an item that she had forgotten in her car. They felt for quite some time that there might be something wrong with the house, shadows that could be seen ever so often, and just the feeling of uneasiness at night. This video might be proof that something inexplicable is visiting them at night. See how a cloudy shape seems to be entering the house through the main door? They state that nobody else was outside on their property. And that they had never seen anything like this before, making them believe that this was a paranormal encounter for sure. Could this be